Hello and welcome back to more Klonoa Door to Phantomile. Last time we went through Paper Mario or Kirby, whichever you prefer, stage, and this time we have to beat up Ghadius and do Tower Balue. No, we have to do it all in one video because our schedule is very, very strict.
It'll be fun.
You know, honestly, I probably should have just fought Ghadius last time. The video was going so long as it was.
To be fair, for all we know, Tower Balue won't take you that long, so...
It usually... I know when I went through it before, it took me like a half hour. It's a pretty long stage, and it's really hard.
Remember that one-off guy, Balue? Well,
This tower's amazing.
He has a tower. Well, I mean, he was working on it. He finished it.
He did.
Remember? That's his dialogue. He says, I'm working... I think he says something like, I'm working on my tower.
Oh, wait. Oh, those are teleporters? I've just been avoiding them as obstacles.
This is a really cool boss. I do love me some Kirby 64.
Yeah, 3 years before it released, yeah.
I do feel like this game took a lot of inspiration from Kirby in general, though, which isn't a bad thing at all.
I literally just said that Kirby came out after this.
No, I just mean the Kirby series, not 64 specifically.
I mean, it has a cutesy main character. I wouldn't be too surprised.
Dreams, yeah, and then there's Dreams.
I mean, Dreams is a big enough concept I could believe they came that on their own.
I don't. Dreams never existed until Kirby came out.
Is this the same argument as people that say that color didn't exist until color TVs?
Yes.
I see.
Color did not exist until color TVs came out. You're right. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
That would be $15 for my services. Because this is the Tower of Balue before the Tower of Balue came out.
Ah, yes, I see.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but speaking of Tower of Balue, it is something, because I mean it's happening in this part, so I don't feel like I'm bad for mentioning it or anything. You do get Tower.
Don't go over too much.
You do. Well, no, I was just gonna say you unlock it by getting all the stuff, right? All the
getting all the people, prisoners, whatever you want to call them.
Yes.
Okay, that one hit, but the one from before didn't.
I'm still glad that you managed to get everything as quick, or not. I guess not necessarily as quickly as you could, but like.
I mean, I'm just glad I got them all first try. Mind you, I had to
yeah,
back up a little bit for a couple.
That's what I meant.
But...
Well, you still got them all first try, which is nice. So.
Because if I didn't, I probably would have had to dedicate a separate video to that.
Yeah. Unless it was like one, even if it was one, because don't you still have to finish the level too? Like after, like you can't just like grab them and leave. You have to like finish the level. I think.
I'm pretty sure.
I could be
like
wrong.
when you're just trying to blitz through them, the levels usually aren't that long.
Yeah.
Like I took a long time on some of them, but I was also taking my time.
Yeah, he was absorbing the environment.
Yeah, of course.
Or something.
Okay, that thing hurts. What? Okay, no wonder I didn't see before. Are you gonna do anything?
No.
Okay,
I'm not even here right now.
I don't remember how to beat this.
It's been so long that your guess is as good as mine, my good sir.
My assumption would have been to go into one of those portal things, but there isn't.
I remember struggling.
This thing hurts like a truck.
I think I had this was the hardest boss, I think, for me.
I only have one hit left.
Punching squirrels?
Okay, yeah.
I guess maybe it's very precise.
Just mark to death now. Just end
Dun,
it.
dun, 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 dun.
Just,
I'm telling you,
I'm not gonna make it.
the last phase takes a particularly long time. At least in the box or in the video that I saw, the dude it took him a while. So
This video is probably getting edited down. I'm already 10 minutes into the recording file and I've made 0 progress. This is the first phase. Remember, there's multiple phases to this boss.
also, he makes scary noises. He goes, "Run, Yamandong."
Yes.
Music's actually kind of scary too, but I like it. Everyone should play this game because it's short.
I mean, yeah. It's unfortunate that there's like almost no legal platforms to play it on nowadays.
Isn't it on the... I think it's on the Japanese PSN store, I want to say.
No, it's not. It's on the PlayStation 3 store, but guess what got shut down a while ago?
Oh, rip.
Yep.
Was it on the American one?
It was on all of them.
Oh. It's not fair.
Now there's no, mind you, I wouldn't even count PS3 anyway because the system's been outdated for years.
I mean, they're cheap to get, so...
Cheaper now, but I mean, I still wouldn't call it cheap. Saying that as someone that bought one just a couple of years ago, still put me back quite a bit.
I've always felt like they've been pretty cheap for a while.
I mean, cheaper than 600, yeah, but it still costs a few hundred.
Yeah, it's not like
The cheapest I
like
saw one
Wii.
out was 80, and that person was making a major discount.
It's not like Wii tier,
Yeah, well, I mean,
where you could get like a Wii for $50 because those things sold like
yeah,
crazy.
they sold like hotcakes and almost exclusively to a casual market that didn't care about video games.
I don't care about video games. Video games suck.
Doesn't that mean you care about video games, though?
Shut up, man. I didn't ask for your logic and reasoning.
Oh, okay.
Go back to being stupid.
Okay, I swear that one
Make-
hit.
Somebody, you know, speaking of stupid, somebody recommended me a Twitter account called like Monkeys Out of Context, and I've never been so happy.
I got it! That seemed less accurate than the one I got before, but okay.
You did it! Maybe it won't have to be edited down. We'll have to wait and see. Wait,
We
what?
will.
Isn't there supposed to be like an ending cutscene?
There is.
Let me turn off RTX. I don't know who said it. There's too many characters.
I mean, it literally could have been any of all of them.
Hey, I get all of these characters. Yay!
Sorry, I just noticed who was talking. I forgot you gave Queen that really deep voice. You fair, I've been doing that to Hupo for several videos now.
I mean, it was an accident, but it ended up working
It worked out
out
so well.
Look at Klonoa's
Bye.
face during this entire cutscene.
Okay. I was under the impression Phantomile was a town. Is it not?
No, it's the world.
Might not really consider their naming conventions.
Oh yeah, isn't there one last boss here?
Yep, I did mention before how it's multi-phase boss.
Well, this one's much easier if memory serves anyway. It's not really a boss by a traditional sense.
Yes, it is. Your memory is deceiving you.
And everybody's dead.
I don't know if I'd even call it easier or harder. Like, the last boss was hard, but it was only hard because of the stupid final phase. If it wasn't for that, it really wouldn't have been that difficult.
Oh my god, it's Satan.
What? Oh, we got aided!
I'm gonna have all the sound. I'm gonna do all the sound effects.
Okay.
Okay, now it's
Hi,
more
pal.
like Kirby. Now it's more like Kirby and having something, some Eldritch Abomination true final boss.
And I don't know enough about Kirby to say. I've only played the one game. And I
Like-
guess technically there's the LP that you did too.
Like every Kirby game has like a nightmarish final boss, like Eldritch Abomination crazy final boss. So do you just feed them all? It's been a while, so do you just feed them
Yeah,
all?
You just give all of them a shot. Thankfully there's no time limit on... What? I didn't even see that come out. What?
He's consuming you.
Surprised it didn't take full
It's
damage.
Yeah, I thought that would maybe do like 2 damage, but I guess not.
Oh, the enemies are all gone. Okay, the one over here.
I just like doing. I just like doing that. It's fun.
Sure. Did I get that one? I did. Okay.
You didn't because I said so.
What? Okay, no, I did get it. It's just the tongue got in the way. That tone comes out with no warning. Top 10 things to take out of context.
Mayo. Children might be watching this channel. Actually, there
No,
is a
they're
child
not.
watching this channel.
Kappa, you can't make jokes like that.
More like Copa, because I'm coping with how terrible life is.
You probably shouldn't say that either, because the first syllable sounds a little too similar to something else.
Starts with a C, ends with a D. Top 10
Compact
things
discs
to also
are pretty
kind
scary,
of
to be fair. Is that it?
Shout out to the FCC chairman finally leaving.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Oh, well. Nope, you're dead. Sorry. No, isn't there like a little bit of a stage inside? Yeah.
I do not remember this at all.
Maybe it's an actual second boss. Okay, it's another boss part then. I assume he had to hit his eyes. I must be thinking of something else where you had to like actually go inside and do like a little bit of a stage. I kind of
remember. You're thinking of the first Ghadius where there's those orbs that warp you off to that one zone.
Maybe. Bold of you to assume that I think, though.
Oh, do you not attack it? Like, maybe you attack gem things? No idea. Perspective here is completely skewed. It's
Botched.
not good, yeah. I'm losing all my lives here, which is not good. Expect save states spamming for Tower Balue at this rate. Okay, no, attacking the gems is definitely not it. Is this just a waited out sort of thing?
I'm not sure. It's been so long. Maybe you have to collect the gems?
I don't think so.
They're in the foreground and the background.
It looks like it's on my layer though. Like maybe it's in the background.
Or maybe you have to hit the gems?
That's what I thought. I tried that already.
Hit the eyes?
I tried that. That was literally the first thing I did.
Hit
Okay,
me?
now they're in the background. They don't look like they're in the background, but they are.
Hit me. I want Mayo to hit me.
Top 10 things he's taken out of context again.
I like that you can take everything we say out of context.
I do too, weirdly enough. I wasn't on the ground yet!
Now that's what she said.
Okay, that one doesn't even make sense to take out of context.
Because you don't even need context. Context is for the weak.
So, left side.
You know what else is for the weak? The Tower of Balue.
It is for the weak, that's why I'm going there. Right after this.
Weak man. Strong man.
Okay, what's left? There's no more gems.
Maybe you have to hit him now. Maybe that's what was making him
there it is.
invincible. It's the Super Gem!
Oh no. Sorry, but Sonic Rush Adventure has scarred me over these types of bosses. And that game had a homing attack.
More like a homie attack, you get it?
No.
Because it's like, instead of saying homing, you say homie.
I don't get it.
Yeah, neither do I. I thought maybe you did.
This is not going well for me.
When does anything ever go well for Mr. Mayonnaise?
This thing is moving like twice as fast as it should. Please stop. Either slow it down or stop the eye lasers.
Yes? Question mark?
Is it going even faster now? It's literally the opposite. There, I got it by pure coincidence both times. Was not thinking I would hit it.
I love luck. I love magic.
Is that it, or is there another phase?
There's the last phase. And in order to beat the last phase, you have to beat me. I think there is actually one more phase.
Yeah. Looks like there is. I was waiting on you to because you didn't do them last time either.
Sorry, I was drinking water. And I burped.
Yep. Noticed that one.
What? I mean, I have no noise removal on.
True.
I turn it off for the voices.
That's fair.
No, it's not. Nothing's fair, Mayo.
I don't remember this phase at all either. It doesn't seem too hard yet, but...
This is actually the only phase that I did remember, funny enough.
I only remember the first one. Uh-oh. Front row!
Rut-row radios.
I didn't realize the platforms vanished. I definitely didn't realize they vanished so quickly. There was no reaction times there.
I realized nothing because I'm stupid.
Okay, Balue. Here you go. Balue! You failed me!
Well, that's because Balue sucks. Have you seen his tower?
Not yet.
Would you like to?
No.
I don't know why, but that made me think of, because of course it made me think of SpongeBob. It made me think of that, hey, you want to see me run to that hill? In back? You want to see me do it again?
Literally everything makes you think of SpongeBob, though. It doesn't count.
I love SpongeBob!
Okay, you can go watch the Splinter and Toenail scene over and over then.
Oh, never mind. I don't love that. Yeah, no, that's... Ugh. I hate it. Why'd you have to remind me?
Because it's SpongeBob.
That was... God, I can't believe the creator was still alive during that.
He was, but he had no involvement with the show at that point.
Ah, okay. God, he must have been disgusted when that...
I don't think he paid attention at all. He just didn't care.
Yeah, he just like, whatever. Not my show anymore. God,
Yeah,
that would suck to have your
dipped
show
out
robbed.
after the movie, the first movie.
Ah, so that's why it went down.
That's why he started sucking around season 4.
Wow, that makes a lot more sense.
But to be fair, I think most people still rank season 4 fine. It's just everything after that that's terrible.
Maybe he had some slight involvement with season 4 just because he technically left, so maybe he had some things lying around.
From what I understand, season 4, a lot of the old blood was still around, even if the creator wasn't. But season 5 is when a lot of the other people started leaving too. So there was literally no one left.
You think it's because they hated it?
I mean, they were probably getting tired of it. I don't doubt that much.
You hate me, man. The fact that you can't even say no so quickly makes me sad. Please note, this is a bit, guys, and we were all joking. If he hated me, we would not have this channel still. Probably. Actually, no, we wouldn't, because we wouldn't want to subjugate ourselves to the torture that we already have.
By torture, we mean bash. We exclusively mean bash.
There's some games on our list that are pretty bad, or specifically, more so my list than anything, but...
That's because you keep subjugating yourself to pain.
Plus, we have, what's it called,
I'm the one that always jokes about being a masochist, but come on!
We also have, what's it called though? The Kingdom Hearts idea was a mistake.
And
That
was
you
the same
agreed
day we
to!
agreed on. That was the same day that we agreed to bash. Just want to remind you of that.
That was not our greatest day.
It was also the day we became a completionist channel. It really wasn't our greatest day.
Can I just say it's really weird how they do like B comma for the stutters rather than hyphens? You're gonna hear my dog. Sorry about that.
Thanks, dogs. You're doing good voice work too. Okay, if the explosions were even like 10% of what they're showing, Klonoa and everyone around should be dead.
Yeah, they're all dead. Is there an FMV cutscene for? I know there's a lot of other cutscenes here, but I can't remember if there's like an FMV ending. Okay. See, look at his hat shielded him. I don't know about the others.
Anybody have anything to say? Because it's kind of weird having a text box if you're not going to say anything.
Just give it a sec.
The least they could do is render part of the background in the area around it. But no, it's just black.
I had the best voice for her.
Just remember that this diva was that abomination we were fighting a minute ago. Don't ask how.
Get ready for the best worst voice ever.
Ganondorf?
I love Ganondorf. That's my dog.
You know what? I'm okay with this.
That's her true form voice.
Yes.
Blue's crying.
Balue crying should be illegal. Unless he's at his tower.
Jesus Christ. Wow, what a liar.
Dirty, dirty liar.
He can fly over here. You don't need to reach out.
You really don't. Or maybe not.
Oh, okay. Just do it. It won't matter in the grand scheme of things.
The sad thing is he's right. He is entirely correct.
What the?
That makes sense. Yeah, sometimes this is really screwed up for an ending for a kid's game.
No, it really is. Uh-oh. Existentialism.
Yes.
So I'm curious now that this cutscene's going on. How long has this part been happening?
35 minutes, and I'm absolutely cutting it down because we're not even at Balue yet.
Or we could just replace
No, we're not replacing Bash.
to get the game done.
I already have the schedule up for the week. It's not happening. You're too late.
Guys, Mayo is holding me hostage.
But didn't you suggest Bash?
I did it as a joke.
Oh, I'm sure it was so funny at the time. Who's
It
laughing now?
probably- Not me.
Well, he's dead.
Cry.
Bye. No more Klonoa.
Yeah, he's dead.
Because I know you didn't
Just
play
like-
the second game, I just want to mention there is zero reference to Phantomile or Hupo or anything in the second game. It's completely wiped from existence.
I mean, that's technically what happens.
Also, the ending of the second game is, I'd say, slightly less depressing, but it's still pretty depressing.
I love depression. That's why we're not going to play Bash, because we're going to have to split this part into two.
No, we're not. You said it yourself, we're no strangers to long videos.
Stop using logic and reasoning, Mayo. Stop using science. It's not
Paying
real.
Credits. You're right. Science isn't real.
That's Klonoa!
Hooray! Okay,
It's a video game.
How long are these credits? Might
Who
be here a while.
knows? Hopefully they're long enough to make us split this part into two.
It's a PS1 game, though. PS1 games didn't really have that many people working on them.
Looking at you, Crash Team Racing.
That was Nitro Fueled, and that's an exception because it's a remake.
True. But it was still so bad. It was like 20 minutes long. It was like 30 minutes long, actually.
It was disgustingly long.
They had to give us the credits of like every single country working on the that worked on
Yeah,
the
like
game.
every
and
single
everything.
country's localization group, and every group had like 300 names on it. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, there's not that much text in the game.
Yeah, this is a really depressing game for no reason.
So that was, from what I remember, the director of the game didn't like how a lot of games were seen as kiddish or overly happy-go-lucky, like, mainly pointing towards Mario. So he actively wanted something that would make people think.
There's
don't
nothing
know
to
if he
think about.
I don't know if he really accomplished that. That might
I
be
wouldn't say he
mistranslation, too.
accomplished that, but it's still a kid's game. It just has some depressing overtones to it. It's not even undertones, it's just overtones.
Yeah, I might remember that wrong. It might have been a mistranslation, but that's what I remember it being.
Sounds like he's making an excuse. Yeah, it's a good game still, though. It is quite a shame that didn't get too much attention. It was a, is this a Capcom game, right? Or is it Konami? Especially at that time, you would assume...
oh no, not Konami. Nope, we both got it wrong. Gosh darn it.
It's Namco. Well, now that's
well, honestly, I get those three mixed up all the time. So
I was gonna say too. Anyways, my comment still stands in the sense of like, you would expect they were still like a big company at the time in the PS1. Like people, they were definitely not a name that was unknown or anything. I guess it wasn't their major IP.
Like I know, like the CEO of Bandai Namco, like he still, as recently as 2019, wants to make or have to know and make a comeback, but he knows it's not going to sell, so they don't bother.
Aww.
It's
poor guy.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Is the original creator still in there? What?
Can I even go back? Because my save didn't work.
Oh yeah, press continue.
Nope.
Oh no.
Like,
we're gonna split the video into 2 parts.
Oh, you wish. I'm gonna blitz through the game really quick while you record Kingdom Hearts. See y'all in a second. Alright, back. I'm really upset because this literally triggered the second I finished the boss. Or final, I guess, as this is calling it. I did not have that trigger before, so I guess I can roughly describe this. This is the new screen select once you go through. Yes, it's really out of order. Yes, it's very confusing. The blue numbers are just scores for score attacks if you want to do it. It gives you nothing. So, let's get this over with.
Now loading. Oh, I didn't even remember there was dialogue here.
Also, there's literally no point in time where this could take place.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. If you say so. Yeah, my response is exactly like, sure.
Balue's creeping me out.
Yeah.
Actually, Klonoa's technically gone by now. He's dead.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, there's no point in time where this could take place because he vanished immediately after the final boss. Alright. Time for my traumas to come back. At least it's not going to get so up. They give you a lot of lives.
I love traumatic events.
So, this is easily the most difficult stage in the game.
Yeah, they do all their, all the possible platforming gimmicks that the game itself could really do.
Oh. It wants me to jump up there, doesn't it?
Then you have to dodge.
Yeah, this first part isn't actually that bad. It's once we get to the parts where they expect you to combo like 8 or 9 of these guys in a row with no round. That's when it gets bad.
Cut my life into pieces.
Okay, this checkpoint.
This is my last resort.
No, something I remember finding really funny too. I think I mentioned this to you is that in the Wii version, the hard parts for this are substantially easier, but the parts that were easy in this are substantially harder. So they completely rescale the balance. I don't even think it was
mentioned
intentional.
that, but I don't remember the reasoning behind it.
I don't know if I ever went.
Like,
There's just like individual parts, like that part right there. I think was substantially more difficult. Like, they didn't change the level design or anything. It was 1-for-1. It's just. I'm not going back for the gems. You can't make me. First of many. So yes, I have way more lives now than I did before because on my second playthrough here for the saves, I died like 3 times stops.
FYI, he got here in like 2 hours, if even that.
I mean, mind you, I was skipping cutscenes because this is one of the only PS1 games that actually let you skip cutscenes.
Yep. Oh, look at that chain of enemies.
Oh, well,
And he's dead.
yeah. Like, it's really easy to lose your balance.
Did I turn on my thing? Yeah, I did it.
It'll be like Sonic 1 death sound.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, I couldn't see you there for a second.
Whoa.
It's probably because it's not running at 60 FPS for me, so...
It's not running at 60 FPS for me. The game only runs at 30.
Well, it's not running at 30 for me. You stream at 15.
Yeah, because my internet's poop.
Imagine if your internet was not poop.
If only.
Imagine if poop only existed in the world of darkness.
Please no. I've had enough Kingdom Hearts for one day.
There's never enough Kingdom Hearts. For us.
It's true, and I hate it. By the time we get around to Melody of Memory, they're probably going to announce the next game, and it's going to be awful.
As long as it's not a mobile game.
Even if there was a mobile game, they just tied to Union Cross again. They've done it before, they'll do it again.
Yeah, wow, look at all those 1-ups.
Thanks, that I'm at 51. You're gonna
I wonder why they gave you so many.
The credit where it's due, this could have been substantially worse. Uh-oh. Front roll. Yeah,
Front
that
roll,
happens
right.
all the time. Where you'll grab one that's one above just barely.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Oh, Raggy. Indeed. I swear I hit jump.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I
You have no
know I
proof.
did. You're right, I don't have proof. I mean, I do have an input viewer, but it's not on this screen.
You can always just blame EPSXE for potentially eating up a input or something.
It probably is. It's EPSXE after all.
I don't think EPSXE eats inputs really too much. It does every now and again. But it does definitely have a little
Why
bit
is it
of
not
a
jumping?
delay.
It's there every time.
Because this is the Tower of Balue, and the game is saying, screw you. So you're like this, but unironic.
Yes.
Tower of Balue, more like Tower of Poo-Poo? I think I made this joke way too many
Yes,
times.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I've heard you make this joke already.
I think I make it anytime we've, like, mentioned the Tower of Balue. Tower of Balue is hard.
Yes,
Okay,
it is.
guys? It's hard at
Literally
being...
every time we talked about the game being easy, we're like, yeah, but Tower of Balue.
It's really weird, too, because they just have one extra level that is particularly hard. I feel like if they really wanted to go down that route, like, they should have, what's it called?
I mean, this was a really common practice back in the day, to be fair.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like they should have had a lot more extra stages that inevitably built up to the Tower of Balue.
Yeah, but again, this was a very common practice back then. Like, almost every game did this.
Yeah, well, every game sucks, Mayo, and you can't convince me
True.
otherwise. You can't convince me otherwise, managed doctor.
Good, because I don't want to. The games are poop.
Name a good video game, I'll wait.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that one. Okay,
you'll get
this
back to
part
me
I
on.
remember being really bad on the Wii version. Because they changed how these floaty guys work so they don't sync anymore. And I don't think they thought through the consequences of that.
Wait, how the heck do you make this work then?
Yeah, I had to damage boost off the guy over there on the right. It took me like 20 lives.
Yeah, like that's not that bad here. Oh,
Yeah, because you sync, but it's really, really hard in the Wii version. Which I'm sure one of us will end up playing one of these days, but... The thing is, like, I think in general getting rid of the syncing animation was a good idea. Because it does end up causing a lot of unnecessary stress, but...
true.
Right here, it's clearly intended.
Maybe if we ever do get around to this again, I assume it'd probably be me, because one, I've never
Probably.
played that version, and two, we did something similar for Sonic 06.
True.
And another game happening after this.
Yes.
I'm kind of glad that we redid those two. Very glad, actually, because you
Kind of feel... Yeah, I kind of feel like 06 needs to be done again with our current LP standards, though.
True. That one was kind of like a meme that what's it called?
Yeah, that we did. Yeah, that was basically Month of Glory before Month of Glory existed.
Yeah. It was literally the year before, right?
It was. Pretty sure it was 2017. Okay, there. Got that. Spirit is gonna fall. Checkpoint. That doesn't look like lava, but I know it is. It scares me.
Clearly it's not. You're just stupid. At least they give you, like, checkpoints, though, after every, like, particularly hard section.
Yeah. Like, credit where it's due, and every other checkpoint will give you a bunch of lives.
It's because they know, man.
Oh, they absolutely know what they did.
They know.
Okay, I'm kind of upset that I actually passed that as easily as I did.
Yeah, it took you like 30 minutes last time, I think. Oh my god, they actually are dating.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Oh, friend zoned.
Oof.
I hope it zooms out again. Yes! Again. Aw.
He's literally just a
Oh,
static
God!
image.
That's terrifying.
I think he might be dead.
I'm scared. That's a really
too.
scary image. Oh, I have to get my voice back again for this. Hold on. Also, Klonoa, what are you doing here? You should be dead.
Yes, that too. He gave you what? Okay.
A jukebox. I think that's I forget the name of those things. There's something. Gramophone. Oh, do you get sound tests for doing this? It's been so long.
Maybe.
Oh, that's cute. She's sitting.
It's playing the end of level music. Or I guess a fuller version of that. He's still crying off on the side. Why is there an option to skip this? There's nothing here. Whatever,
Maybe
I
it's to
guess.
listen to the music?
Maybe.
Yeah, we get it. Balue is
we
a
get
depressed
it.
man.
He's depressed and a little creepy, yeah.
Rescued all.
Finished saving.
There we go. And he's got extra points there.
Oh, there is the music player option.
Ah, okay, that's what I assumed. So you get a little sound test for winning. I think Kirby does similar-ish stuff. I know I keep relating it to Kirby, but it is very similar in time period and stuff. But I do think Kirby did the similar thing where if like you beat extra mode or something, then which is considered a harder mode of the game, then you would get like a sound test or something.
Yeah. Still not seeing everything they have.
There you have a lot of
Yeah,
music.
they have probably the whole thing.
That's nice.
Oh, there is Balue's Tower, I think. Yeah, we're looping again.
42 songs, I think, or 44. Dang it.
44,
Of course it wasn't
yeah.
42.
So yeah, thank you all for watching, and next time we will be doing something different. Our upload schedule is going to be a little messy this week, but shouldn't be too bad.
Yes. We'll see you next time for the newest video.
See you then. Goodbye. All toasters toast toast.
Chicken nuggets and tenders.